So, how do you go from experiencing suffering, from this sense of turmoil or stress or anxiety or whatever it is, whatever conflict you may be feeling within you and around you in your life, in your day to day? How do you go from that to then experiencing, yeah, a certain peace, a certain tranquility, certain bliss that even radiates out of that? And for me, the process is quite simple. There isn't actually any process in it aside from you realizing that you are none of these experiences, whether it is mental, emotional, physical, whatever sensations or experiences you may have, none of that is you. And that when you can come to recognize that in you that can witness all of this, you start to experience this stillness. Now, to come to recognize that, a lot of times we use certain modalities, certain practices that may be somatic practices or breath work, or just sitting in stillness, self-inquiry, whatever it may be, right? But all of these things are essentially just trying to help you, I guess, move energy in a sense, so that you can start to recognize that in you that is not moving. Because all of these things are moving, right? Even if they may be very subtly moving, the world of duality is always in movement in some way. Even at the most microscopic level, right? At the most atomic level, everything is somehow moving all the time. And so, yeah, at the end of the day, all I'm pointing towards is that in you that is beyond all of these things, beyond your mental, emotional, and physical sensations, beyond any kind of sensations, beyond any kind of experiences you will have. To notice that you are none of this, but there is that in you that can witness all of it. And from there, and also that in you that witnesses all of this is untouched by the elemental world of thoughts and emotions and physical sensations and whatever it is that you're experiencing. That doesn't mean that you do not experience these things. You fully experience them. You feel them, experience them actually in their totality. Like this, for example, I do naturally, I notice my body asks for it to sort of process energy that wants to flow through. But this is again all part of the elemental world, part of the body, mind, all of these things, right? These are all part of the elemental world. But then there is that in you that is untouched by all of that. And this is about remembering that in you. When you can see that, when you can see, thoughts are thoughts, emotions are emotions, physical sensations are physical sensations, whatever experiences I am having, all of this I can see, I can witness. There is this one in you that sees all of this, that sees the conditioning, that sees whatever it is, sees everything that happens in the world of duality. And when you can come to recognize that in you, come to remember that in you, that can see all of this, you start to experience a certain stillness arise in you, a certain peace and tranquility. Because this is always there. It's always here for you because it is your natural state of being. From there, your natural state of being arises, which is peaceful, blissful, tranquil, peace, serene. And so, again, we can go into somatic practices, we can go and do certain practices to help us come to remember and recognize that in us, but ultimately it is always there. And some of you may immediately already be aware of that and see that. experience, or not even experience that, but yeah, I guess that may be your direct experience. But for some it may not be. For some it may not be that obvious. And very often it is not obvious until it's obvious. Because the mind likes to make it complex, you start to create all these ideas, but this and that and I don't know what. It's like, oh yeah, but yeah, I get it, but or like, but the key thing as well is also being truthful about this with yourself. If you are able to come into recognition of this, if you really can see that within yourself, that there is that in you that is witnessing, that can see all of the movement of duality, because that's your natural state there, the unmoving, eternal being that you are, always peaceful, blissful, eternal. Yeah, I'm curious what arises in you when you listen to this. Feel free to leave some comments below, or in my YouTube description there's my email as well. You can get in touch with me, or my Instagram handle is there as well. You can reach out there too. Love you.